Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots here in the Channel 93.3 Garage by Bud Light playing Tear in My Heart, which is a song you might be familiar with, but a little bit unfamiliar with the instrument that you're using.
Yeah.
But have you performed that for anyone yet? Like in that form with the ukulele?
It's funny. I just kind of had to figure out the chords on the uke, and it was a little foreign to me at first because obviously the song was written on the piano. It's my primary songwriting tool is the piano. But the ukulele, it makes you do things differently. It makes you play it differently, and I like to shake it up. And it really turned into a different song entirely that I still love. So I practiced a lot. I think Josh may have heard the most renditions of it as I was trying to figure it out. But yeah, he said it was cool, so I decided to do it.
Nice. Well, thanks for sharing that with
Yeah.
us today. And the story with ukulele, I've heard the basics of it from you and another commentary I heard before about, you originally came across your first one, used music store. That's not it.
No,
right
this
now.
is a little newer than my first ukulele. But yeah, I walked into a used music store and I was looking for, really nothing in particular. But no one appreciates the portability of instruments like someone who plays the piano. You can't really take it places, and not that I'm that guy that wishes I could take my piano everywhere and play it at a party or something like that. But
you and Josh must talk about that a lot.
yeah,
then.
I mean that Josh too. I mean, he picked the wrong instrument as a drummer. You can't just pick everything up and go play it somewhere else. So I tried to play guitar before in the past, but it hurt my hands, and I'm just not a very tough person. So I figured, you know what? That doesn't look like a very tough instrument. So I picked up the ukulele and started writing songs on it.
I feel like I need to go pick up a ukulele then.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but you strike me as a ukulele guy.
And so out of the songs that you've decided to, when you decided to start picking it up and playing it, was it an easy thing? Was it tough
No, it's really weird. I'm a very visual learner, so I taught myself how to play piano by looking at it and going, okay, so this button here works with the other black key, and then this white key doesn't work with this one, and so it's a little different looking down at it, but also there is you start to pick up on the visual patterns of playing an instrument, and you kind of crack that, and then you realize that you can play any chord anywhere. So I was able to do that. And also the internet exists, so you can look that up and figure it out too.
It's Tyler from 21 Pilots here. Now, you guys are a duo. It's you and Josh, and you're both here for a second. And just so everyone, if you hasn't been in the garage before, we're sitting in this room, but right on the other side of the glass, I got all the folks that are here watching as well and listening. And the original idea that you guys had was this idea that Josh was going to be the intern and is going to interview you, and it was going to be this comedy bit that you decided probably wouldn't go over too well in the radio because people wouldn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it's a visual cue. You realize that Josh is pretending to not be himself, but it's what's interesting is Josh and I play music that means a lot to us, and we get to talk about some serious issues and get to address things that seem a little heavy. But at the same time, one of our favorite things to do is try to make each other laugh. So it was kind of an outlet where we get to try to just make each other laugh and maybe make other people laugh. So would hate to be pegged as just a band that's like this very emotional and heavy band. We like to have fun too.
Well, thanks again for coming in today. We could talk all afternoon, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the time that you gave us, and I just want to tell you both, hey, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much. I
Of
really
course,
appreciate it.
and good luck with everything in the future. Really look forward to the show at Red Rocks here at
Me
the end of
too.
September, a million years from now.
Yeah,
end of the
right.
summer.
Yeah.
You got one more for us?
Yeah, I do.
What do you wanna do?
It's a song called "Holding On to You," and it's off the last record off of Vessel, and so it turns into a kind of a weirder version of the song, but I like it still.
Excellent. And so I could jump in one more time, just ask about this song. You had said one time that this is kind of like the 21 Pilots song that if you were going to tell someone else best describes. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's kind of like my head.
Yeah. So when Vessel, our older record, came out, we kind of needed to pick a song that represented us, and it was the closest thing that we could come up with that represented what it is we were going for. And now that we have a newer record out, I wonder if it's still the flagpole for the best version of our genre. But yeah, it's definitely got elements in it that we like to bring into a song.
Awesome. We'll love to hear it.